good. So thank you. What's up? How are we doing tonight? Thank you for coming. Very nice having all these helpers here, Kevin. That's great. So thank you very much for coming out for Kevin Kuros. We really value his leadership on Beacon Hill, part of the team, really working hard, and we need to make sure that he is reelected in a big election year next year, presidential year. Everyone's coming out to vote. We want to make sure that the vote for Kevin Kuros comes out next year, and he's going to need all the resources to make that happen. So I really appreciate your being here for him. So thank you all very much. And I want to just shout out to a couple of people that came a very long distance to see you tonight. This is the hallmark of a good elected official, is constituent services. Now these constituents actually reside on the Cape, so they came over the bridge and all the way here, but they have a property here in Blackstone in your district. So Linda and Rick Gleason came here tonight to support. That's how hard working he is, and when he says he's going to do something, he actually fulfills that and does it, and that's great. So it is a pleasure for me to be here. I mean, yes, this is hometown, and I'm very happy to be serving alongside Charlie, but I am a constant reminder to our administration of the work that we're doing here in central Massachusetts, and that every part of our Commonwealth needs a strong voice, and I'm very happy to make sure that our area is well represented. But I've got a lot of great partners to do that with, and Senator Brian Fatman, who's doing extraordinary work. Paul Frost, who I did serve with for many years, and I know how hard you work for Auburn and Millbury,
Oxford
and Charlton as well. I want to thank Sheriff Lou for the extraordinary work that he does in the community. He sort of redefined the role of what a sheriff is, and really takes that role and certainly helps the people that come within his care to make them a better person, hopefully, by the time they leave and have to re-enter the community. But then extraordinary outreach for that individual once they re-enter, and just really a strong presence throughout our county. We're so lucky to have him work hard on that issue, as well as the one so valuable and a gift that you have given to our community is when you outreach to our children in our schools and you talk with them about making healthy choices and making right choices in life, and exposing them to when you make a bad choice when it comes to drugs or alcohol or other things, what it can do to you. And he's done an extraordinary job, a model program that has been recognized nationally, and we can't thank him enough for what he is doing for the youth in our community across our county. Before we get to Kevin, I just want a few quick quiz questions for you. See how on the ball you all are tonight. So, 47,000. Anyone know what that number is?
Wait, Casey, answer that one.
I can't. I heard it today.
Oh, that's a different number.
Oh, it is?
This is actually related to election night.
Okay.
In November 2014.
How many votes
How many votes you won by?
No.
You guys won by?
How many votes you guys won by Worcester County?
Yay! Election by a little over 40,000 votes, but we won Worcester County 47,000 more votes than our opponent. So I like to say to Charlie all the time that Worcester County put us over the top. It's just a credit to a lot of hard work, a lot of great candidates, and a lot of grassroots activism. You see a lot of local officials in this room, selectmen, school committee members, people that really understand the grassroots and then have gone up the ladder from there. Okay, one more question. 119.
Many seats?
Seasonally. Seasons. 119. My, do you forget?
Days of winter.
There's a winter lesson.
think of 119 inches. You were thrilled you had so many snow days last winter, but you weren't here. The reason that is because it's really what helped Charlie and I define ourselves, because everybody apparently watches the news when it snows. And our administration was right out front, right there, you know, making, you know, in hindsight, really good decisions every day during the 30 days that it never stopped snowing. Let me do a couple of more. 1,664. Any business owners in the room? What is one of your biggest gripes about government? 1,640 regulations that our administration is reviewing, every single one, to try to reduce the red tape and the barriers for businesses to grow in this market. This is a really, really good one. 0. No more taxes. No taxes. So 0, but that's really important because we came into office with a really steep budget deficit and then had to present a new budget for the current fiscal year and facing a $1.8 billion budget deficit. So really tough times, but didn't raise taxes and still maintained our commitment to cities and towns with school aid and local aid and did not compromise services to the most vulnerable in our Commonwealth. And we're continuing to monitor the budget and have to do all of that as we go into the next fiscal year. You know, a lot of people may think that things look great. We really worked hard. We accomplished so much in this first year, but it's still really tight in terms of the budget. And it's going to take us a few years to really turn around our state government, but we're on it. And it's a lot of hard work, but it's quite an honor to serve at any level in government. When you put your name on the ballot and you come forward and say, these are the things we promised to do, and you fulfill them for the people that you serve, I mean, it's quite an honor to be recognized and elected to do that. And that's certainly what brings us here to this room tonight, to honor someone that has done that for all of you, and Kevin Kuros. Kevin serves on 2 very important committees, one on economic development and one on municipalities and regionalization. And those are 2 committees that are integral to the work that I'm doing for our administration. And I want to thank him for his leadership there. Certainly, economic development, what does that mean? There's no better social program than a job. And we need jobs everywhere in this Commonwealth, not just in Boston, where there's construction and there's cranes and all sorts of activity. We need jobs in all the places in our Commonwealth so people can get up and go to work and earn a good living for their family. So the work he's doing on the Economic Development Committee is really important. And then on the municipalities front, I want to thank Kevin for inviting me to his district. I'm doing a lot of work with his local officials to really understand the needs here. And recently we were able to announce a grant to help with infrastructure improvements here in Uxbridge, because we know when we invest dollars in a community state like Uxbridge that has good leadership on the local level, and you were able to use those dollars to bring in water and sewer lines and develop parcels, what does that do? It expands your tax base, it reduces the burden on the residential taxpayers, and allows you to continue to service the community with the services that you expect to have. And when Charlie and I ran for office, we said one simple message: we are going to work hard to make Massachusetts great, from one end of the state to the other. And that means he's on a mission now. That's a good thing. We want to make every single town, all 351, a great place to be able to raise your family or to grow your business. So I'm chasing every single one. We've signed 71 community compacts under the best practices program that I started for our administration.
Uxbridge is on the list. We'll get
Uxbridge is on the list, doing all the right things there, and I just want to thank you for your leadership on those 2 committees. But you have a very dedicated, honest, hard-working state representative. You can't ask any more from an individual than you have from this one. He has stood up for you, and he will continue to do so. So for you coming here tonight to stand up for him means an awful lot, and let's continue to make sure that we support him to get over that line next November. With that,